Hi Capricorns, this is Royalty Rising Intuition 1111. I did not forget about you. I know it's your season right now, and Spirit told me to go ahead and do a reading for you. I was just really meditating on the Capricorns all day today, and this is your 2020 forecast. Please check your sun, moon, and rising sign if this message does not resonate with you. And also check your Venus sign. I'm an intuitive reader, so I use the cards to guide me. This is a general love reading. It may not come out as love. It's whatever Spirit tells me, whatever message that I need to provide or offer you is what's going to come out. So let's go ahead and get to it. Be sure to like and share and subscribe to my channel. And right now I'm not doing personals, but I will be opening that up soon. So as you can see here, we have 12 cards laid out, which represents which is a card for each month. And then I drew an overall energy card, which is the Death card in reverse. So with the overall energy for this year is to really focus on eliminating things that no longer serve your highest good, serve your purpose, serve your mission, mission in life, that just no longer serves you. So let's get started. So January, I pulled the Lover's card in reverse. So in this month of January, and these messages are timeless. So you may not experience it in January, but you will experience it sometime this year. That there's going to be a lot of need to work on self-care. The reason that you have not been as successful in your world is because you're not focusing on you. And I'm picking that up because following in February, it's about really letting go of the burden of having to carry it all. So you have the Ten of Wands. You don't have to do this all by yourself. You have to nurture yourself, and that starts this month. You need to start creating a routine, creating a solid routine of working out, nourishing yourself through your diet, getting fresh air, having healthy relationships, going out, spending time on you, because it's needed for this entire year. Now, the energy I'm getting for the month of March, which is the Judgment card, it's just letting me know that you have been in a lot of situations where you need to work on your judgment call. I think this year you're going to actually make better decisions when it comes to relationships, when it comes to what you do for a living. You're just going to make a better judgment, and something is going to happen in April. I'm not sure if you're going to be rushing towards a better opportunity or rushing away from something, but it's going to happen fast in the month of April. As you can see, here's the Knight of Swords. And you're going to get that message coming into April. Something that you have to change or do is going to really come through in April. Now moving on into May, as you can see here on this card, we have the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, you can see this person kind of, if you're in upright position, fighting off other wands, which of course there has to be somebody holding those wands. In the reverse, it's kind of telling me right now that you're going to be slowing down, that you are not going to be fighting any one physical person. You're going to be working on yourself. So you have to work on fighting in those internal shadow sides and really identify them. Starting in the beginning of the year, kind of go through what your good points are, or good sides are, or good aspects are, and what are not so good, and figure out, okay, well, this is what no longer serves me. And this goes back to the Death card in reverse for your overall energy. You have to eliminate things that do not serve you anymore. That's old relationships, old situations, old living situations, location, whatever you feel that is, that's necessary to get to where you're trying to get to for December. Now moving on into June, you're going to be very victorious. Something, with all the work that you're doing in the beginning of the year, it's going to pay off. And you're going to see more of that payoff in June. Things are going to look brighter. Your money's going to look better. And you're going to probably find a better relationship. Or your relationship's it's going to improve. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to improve because of the work that you're doing on yourself. Remember that a relationship, if it's not going well for you, it's not, like attracts like. So if you're attracting the same type of people, attracting the same type of situations, and it's not going well, there's something that you have to work on inside of you so you can resonate with another type of person or another type of situation. Because we're all giving off a certain energy, and energy is going to match the energy. So it kind of reminds me of, what's that song? I can't think of it. It just came in my head and went right out. But it reminds me of a song that was speaking about, excuse me, just that your relationship and your situation is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. And so if it's not what you want it to be, then you have to change some things that inside of you that won't allow those aspects to be in your world anymore through anybody else or through yourself. Now moving on to the Emperor, I think in this month, which is what Spirit's telling me, that you're going to start structuring more in July. You're going to start laying foundations. You're going to start making bigger plans. You're going to start doing more. Doing a whole lot more to be solid. You've been building castles in the sky. You don't have a solid foundation for what you want. You may have an idea, but are you writing it down? Are you really writing it down, planning it out, and really seeing it all the way through in the month, in the past months? And so going into the five of Cups, you're no longer going to keep looking to the past emotions, past people who used to fulfill you in certain ways. With this card in reverse, it means that typically it's like crying over spilled milk. They're gone. The situation's gone. The money's gone. They're gone. So with it in reverse, you are going to be looking at a brighter future. You're not looking back anymore. You still have more cups. You're not drained. You still have more emotion, more love to give to someone else who's more fulfilling. Now moving on into the next month, which is September, you have the Wands. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, usually the Eight of Wands is more so things speeding up. It's a call for you to slow down. So you've done a lot of work throughout the beginning of the year. Internal work, shadow work, meditating, praying. I'm sensing writing, down your goals, which is really important to do, especially by July. But you need to slow down because you're going to overwhelm yourself. And you've been doing good. And you're going to do good. But September calls for you to kind of slow it down, because whatever you're going to be working on, it's going to be abundant. However, with just the Nine of Pentacles here, as you can see, a beautiful lady in the garden holding a bird and just having the pentacles or coins coming out of the vines, a very abundant type of energy. You're going to have something's going to take you back a little bit. Maybe drain a little of your resources. Maybe what you've been working on is draining your resources because you're financing yourself, or maybe your family is draining your resources. Something's going to happen where you have to look back and just kind of go back to the drawing board when it comes to where you place your money at. Are you placing your money in situations that's going to multiply? Or are you placing your money in situations that's not going to multiply and reap the benefit, or, benefits you in what you're trying to do? Because coming in November, and I love this card. This is my favorite card. It's an abundance card. The Ten of Cups. You're going to have a wish fulfillment. Whatever you've been working hard on, and if you do the work with their shadow side, If you do the work, then you will have that family you're looking for. You will have the relationship that you desire. But you have to let go of what no longer serves you. What point is it to take, something that's old, worn out, that didn't work, not going to work, and keep fiddling with it? Because all you're doing is messing with your emotions. But if you do the work in November, you're going to be blessed. And come December, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, even though it's in reverse, this is more of a question that you have to ask yourself. Is that whatever you're investing in, is it really worth investing in? Is it reaping the benefits that you think it's going to come? Are you, over the year of doing all this work, are you really getting out what you put in, or getting out more than what you put in? Because whatever you do should increase you. If you're in a situation that's not increasing you, then it's taking from you, or keeping you stagnated, keeping you at one point. So these are some of the things that you have to think about for this year, 2020. I think it's going to be a great year for you, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and draw another card from my other deck. Now I'm going to shuffle these on camera. Let's just get, Spirit, please guide me and give me some more information about Capricorn's current situation. Just give me some overall, what is their situation right now? There we go. The Hierophant in reverse. And then the Three of Coins came out. Oh, and then the Three of Swords. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and just kind of meditate on this for one moment here. So we have the Hierophant in reverse. Something's telling me your situation, you're not going about things traditionally. And what I mean is that sometimes we get caught up in what's the trend of things, what everybody else is doing, but we're not taking it back to the old school. That's what came to my mind. Taking it back to the old school. Are you actually going through the process of, maybe, I don't know if it's financial goals or relationship goals. I'm sensing this is about love here, the traditional way. Because according to Spirit, you're not. Because if you were, you wouldn't be wasting your time. If somebody's not benefiting you, if you have a desire to be in a companionship or a loving relationship, and that person's not coming towards you in that way, why are you wasting your time, Capricorn? Now, the Three of Coins. Three of Coins is telling me that you are investing in someone that's not investing in you, and they're also it's more than one person. So you're investing in them and they're investing in someone else. So it's a third party situation. The problem is that it's draining your resources, So that goes back to the question as to why are you doing things that are not serving your purpose? It's setting you back. It's setting you back. And you have to learn to get out of that heartbreak or that woe is me type mentality. It's self-sabotaging. You are sabotaging your overall goal. You are hurting yourself. When you realize that you're hurting yourself, then you will no longer do that. You have to accept your role, and that's what Spirit just told me. You need to accept your role in this whole situation. What role are you playing? Are you encouraging it? Are you entertaining it? What is your role in this situation? Because you have a role. It's not her or him. It's you. You are in the situation too. So what role are you taking in it? Are you being a fool because it just feels good and you're lonely? You want some companionship so bad that you're willing to just not go for what you want, or maybe you don't even know what you want. I'm sensing that you don't know what you want, which is why in July you need to really have solid foundation as to what your idea of your life looks like, because you going in circles, this is just not making any sense right now. And you have something good coming in this year. So why not embrace it by making better decisions? All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Hierophant in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and keep shuffling. Too many cards came out here. I know it's your season, Capricorn, so I wanted to go ahead. Spirit told me, go ahead and do Capricorn. They're waiting. There's somebody out here for you, Capricorn. There's a better situation for you, a better job. You got it. I mean, you're the Capricorn. You know how to make money. You know how to get out there and get what you want, you know? All right, the Queen of Cups in reverse. That goes back to what I'm saying here, is that there's no balance. You know, to me, when you go back to the traditional things, the way of doing things, there's a balance. There's no balance. You can't be balanced out when you're just all over the place. You don't know what you want to do. You're not balanced. You know, the situation's not balanced. Everybody's doing everything. There's got to be a balance of the masculine and feminine for things to work. Is that balanced out? Judgment. Once again, you're not making proper judgment on people, on situations, on what you want. You're not making proper judgment. That's what's holding you back. It doesn't have to hold you back, but that's what's going on. It's not benefiting you. So moving forward into, let's go ahead and really clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. You got to get out of that heartbreak mode. You're breaking your own heart, to be honest. You're breaking your own heart. You have to work on that healing yourself. Healing yourself. Create boundaries, standards, proper expectations. You know, real standards, you know. And there we go, the Star card. Because ultimately, you're going to win. Once you conquer the self and stop warring with yourself and those dark shadow sides, then you're going to win. You're going to be victorious. Now, Angel, let's do some Angel answer cards. We're going to do 3 and see what the angels have to say to you. Yes, Spirit, please guide me in this message for our dear Capricorns. What message do we have for them? These cards are so royal. They have a gold trimming. I love it. What message do we have for our dear Capricorns? Oop. All right. It's up to you. And I just said that. I said that. So I felt that. It's up to you. You have to decide. Ooh, that came out here. Meditation brings answers. Slow it down. Take those slow months and say, well, you know what? I need answers, so I'm going to meditate on them. Connect with your higher self. Speak to your creator. We can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. There's a message, there's guidance for everyone that's within ourselves, that's going to be delivered to us in another way. through just calming the spirit, the mind, and just staying still for a minute and really hearing it and taking it serious. The Spirit, go ahead and give me one more cards, one more answer or message for our dear Capricorns. Perfect timing. It's always perfect timing. The person that's going to be for you is going to be there in perfect timing. The things that you're working on are going to come in perfect timing. Sometimes you don't get what you want because you're not ready to receive it. Are you the person that you need to be in order to receive and appreciate and really appreciate the gift that's coming for you? That's a question that you would have to meditate on, Capricorn. So thank you so much for joining me. This is Royalty Rising Intuition 1111. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions or whatever, please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this reading, if it resonated with you. Thank you so much.